Do you want to know a hack that has helped me become a lot happier with what I do and has made me just an overall more positive person? And it's actually very, very simple and something that everybody overlooks. I have personally found gratitude, and that has changed my life entirely. And you're probably thinking like, oh yeah, you're grateful, but like the thing is, people overlook gratefulness in so many different ways, and being grateful is the key to happiness, in my opinion. We all have something to be grateful for. If you woke up today and you're watching this video, you have something to be grateful for. I promise you. Obviously, there are some people who have it worse than others. You could argue that there are kids in Palestine getting blown up. And yes, I understand what they've been through, and it's fucking horrible. There's legit nothing that I can say that could argue, like, to, I guess, reason with that. But if you're watching this, you're probably not getting blown up in a war. So you have something to be grateful for. And for some reason in the Western society, I have noticed that a lot of people always tend to victimize themselves and always seem to find the negative in everything that they do. And I think that's a horrible mentality. And whenever you're looking for the negative thing in life, and whenever you're looking for the negatives and what you're doing, what do you think you're gonna be? Do you think you're gonna be a happy and a very jolly person? Obviously fucking not, because you're looking for all the black spots and a fucking huge, like, morale of white paint. If you're somebody who is looking at a painting that is fucking beautiful, and you're actively searching for what's wrong with the painting so you can call it out and be like, oh, no, it's not beautiful because it has this thing. Like, zoom out a little bit and take a look at the fucking painting and see how beautiful it is. The same thing with life. Life is such a beautiful thing that not a lot of people seem to be grateful for. I guess, yeah, there are people who have it worse than others. Like I said, there are people who are struggling to eat. There are people who have sicknesses. But I personally believe that there are, like, as someone who, actually, I'd rather not talk about that. But I promise you, if you go to a cancer hospital, there's this one movie. I guess, changed my perspective on a lot of things. There was this girl with cancer, and she was overall a very, very happy person. I wouldn't say she was my friend, but I knew this peer. She went to elementary school with me, and I knew her all the way through middle school and high school. And she was a very, very happy person. She was an overall super positive person, very grateful. And the thing is, she had cancer, and unfortunately she passed away a few months ago. And everybody was very sad. But the thing is, I look at how she lived and I look at how she acted towards life and her mindset towards things. And obviously whenever she got cancer, she was devastated, and obviously who wouldn't be? But the thing is, the thing that allowed for her to keep pushing, and the thing that allowed for her to, I guess, live a much better life than I personally believe than a lot of people, she lived to the fullest. She drove a Mustang. She enjoyed high school. She had fun. Obviously, besides the fact that she was dealing with terminal illness, from the things that I saw, of course, I'm not friends with her, so I wasn't like super close friends with her, so I can't really say everything. Obviously, she might have been sometimes, and obviously, if you're going through chemotherapy, you're probably going to be pretty sad. But for the most part, I would say that she was happier than 90% of other people, and she was more grateful than most people are in the Western world, even with her terminal illness. So if there are people who are dealing with a terminal illness that are extremely grateful and are extremely happy towards everything, I believe you should be grateful too, and I believe you should be happy too. Me, I am extremely grateful to have my family. I'm extremely grateful to have absolute sharks and killers around me that are actively looking to grow, because I personally have a business and I'm helping my mentor with his business, and we are taking things to the next level. And I am so grateful for everything and for the journey that I've been put through. Because when I first started, I'm not gonna lie, of course, it wasn't like, oh, poor me, no. It wasn't the easiest journey, and it hasn't been the easiest journey, but I'm grateful for that journey, and I'm grateful for the things that I've learned amongst that journey, and for the growth that it has allowed for me to endure. So if you woke up today, if you have a family, if you've been able to eat today, and you're breathing, and you have a healthy working body and a healthy working mind, you have something to be grateful for. And there are people who have it a lot worse than you, or some might not. And don't get me wrong, I'm not taking away from people's problems, because everyone's problems are real to them. That's something that I personally learned. And I fucking hate the argument that, like, yeah, it's valid that someone always has it worse than you, but it's also valid to understand that people's problems are real to them. And it's not good to make other people's problems smaller. So I'm not trying to make your problems smaller, but more than anything, I want to tell you that you have something to be grateful for, and you shouldn't be victimizing yourself in life, because there's always someone worse than you. So I don't know, people have it worse than you, but like I said, I'm not making your problems smaller, because your problems are real to you, just how my problems are real to me. And that's what makes us human. The empathy, I think, is the most common human emotion amongst all of us, and amongst the monkeys as well, surprisingly. And that is, in my opinion, the most human emotion that anybody can feel. So yeah, hopefully this video was of value to somebody. If not, then I'm sorry. You can fucking click off and watch another video. Don't give a damn. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. That was a joke, by the way. And check out my main YouTube channel. The link is in the bio. Oh, excuse me. Fuck, my hiccups. Peace.